welcome back to my channel. It's Lou. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you guys like what you see, which I know you will, please make sure you press the subscribe button that's down below, as well as the bell notification, so you guys are notified every single time that I post a new video. Now for today's video, as you guys can tell by this title, honestly I have not done a business video in a while. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time that I did a business video. So for today's video, you guys already I kind of already have a video on Shopify. I think it was Shopify and Wix, and you guys seem to really like that video, and it was basically just me comparing, you know, Wix to Shopify. Now if you guys didn't know, I personally used Shopify for my business, and honestly I love Shopify. Now one thing I do want to correct is a lot of people were telling me that most of the things that I guess Shopify have, Wix is starting to have. Even if Wix did still have the same things as Shopify, I personally would still choose Shopify because I don't know, I just overall love the way that they set everything up. They make things so easy, and then all these little things that they added in there and stuff like that. I just personally love Shopify. And for this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the apps that I actually have installed on my Shopify store. That will, if you guys didn't know about these apps, or if you guys are trying to increase your revenue and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna go in order, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I use those apps for, and you know, what's the whole purpose of it. Why do I have those apps on already installed in my Shopify website? Now the first one that I have is the Abandonment Protector. Now I know that Shopify has its own, you know, abandonment cart thing where it sends, you know, emails to the customer once you know they left the cart or they abandoned the cart and stuff like that. But what this app does, which I think you do have to pay for this, but they do have like a free trial if you guys want to see how that actually works. I think it's like 30 days, correct me if I'm wrong. But this Abandonment Protector, it kind of does a little bit more. Like, you can personalize your email a little bit more. You can add your logo to the top. I actually always like wondered how these people, you know, had their logo on the top of the, you know, these carts and stuff, or just add a lot of little cutesy things in there. And I'm guessing that's one of the apps that they use. And not even that, I feel like this app is even better because I also realized that you're able to set a time range so when you want that email to be sent. Now I know you can choose like the different time frames, but what I did realize is it's good to have at least 3 emails set up, which I think this is what the option that it gives you. You set up 3 emails for you to send to that customer, so you're more likely able to, you know, win that customer back. So if you don't already know about this app, I would highly suggest it, because you know, a lot of people be leaving they carts and stuff like that. So yeah. And then the second app that I have is Beautify. Now I'm personally not using this app right now for my store, but I have it on there because I think that I do want to change into this. And if you guys don't know what Beautify is, but honestly I feel like most people actually use Beautify for their website. Like, if we see a type of website that looks like grand and everything and it's on Shopify, they're most likely using Beautify, because with this, it does make it easier if you don't really know how to set up a professional website and stuff like that. This actually makes it so easy for you to, you know, just plug in the information and stuff like that. And it also, you know, comes with also, I think you can embed codes in there so you can have other personalized, you know, nakeds and stuff like that. And I do believe that if you actually pay for something or pay for a plan, I think they do include more like installed apps for your website. Like, I think if you do pay for Beautify, I think that you can even add videos to your website, which I have been seeing a lot of people being able to have the option to, you know, have videos on their website to showcase the product, which I think is really cool. And I do think that they do use Beautify for that aspect. Now the third thing is Facebook. Now this is something that I recently just installed because I'm kind of getting into, you know, Facebook ads and stuff like that, which a lot of people were telling me this is really where I guess the money resides, is Facebook ads. Now I did used to do Instagram ads, but I seen that they weren't really doing, they wasn't giving as much return, and that's only because that I wasn't really setting up the apps right. So I would highly suggest that you guys get the Facebook or set up a Facebook pixel and actually learn how to do this, because honestly, that really is where the money resides, and I'm currently working on it right now. Once I actually know exactly what I'm doing and I'm able to see a difference and stuff like that, I will definitely do a video on there just to show you guys how the Facebook ads is done and stuff like that, if you guys are interested in a video. The next one is free shipping bar. Now this I wouldn't say is just absolutely necessary, but it kind of adds a little bit more to your website. Like, if you guys ever seen people's the little shipping bar that they had on top of their website, and some of them just be so different. It doesn't look basic. It has like different fonts, it has all this extra stuff, and that's because they have a free shipping bar that installed in their Shopify. Like, all these things, I never knew that they had so many apps just for little specific things, and I'm coming to realize that they really do have an app for everything to, you know, spice up your website and make it look a little different. Now this next one, which is called frequently bought together, but I would say this is very essential if you are using Shopify and stuff like that and you're selling multiple things. Now this will definitely increase your average order value. So like, for instance, if you're selling a wig, for instance, now if you're selling a wig and you also sell lace tint, or you sell brushes, or you sell the little scarves and stuff like that, now what that application is basically gonna do is it's gonna be it's gonna recommend on the bottom that these are the products that are frequently bought together. So it will overall just increase overall order value, and you guys will be able to make more so of a profit and actually sell your things a little bit more, because clearly if the people weren't looking for, like, you know, headscarves and stuff like that, they're not gonna look for it. But if it's like recommended to you and they see that it's just $10 extra or $20 extra, nine times out of 10 they will most likely, you know, just purchase it for the heck of it. The next app, which is the Pop Sales and Social Proof app. Now I kind of have a little I'm iffy about this, mainly because sometimes I do think those little pop-up ads do get annoying sometimes when I see them on websites. So it can kind of go either way. Now I say if you are using it, to put the time where it's not popping up all the time, like every second, maybe every 5 seconds or every 10 seconds, so like the customer isn't annoyed for when they're trying to swipe up and all they keep seeing is these pop-up ads. So it is beneficial, so you know, they can see that some of your products are really in high demand and, you know, a lot of people are purchasing and stuff like that. But again, you don't want to annoy the customer with adding too much, having it pop up too much, which will distract them and most likely will make them click off of it. I'm just saying that because that's personally how I am, and I notice that if I see too much of that, I get distracted and I just overall just leave the website altogether. So that one is kind of like a little bit iffy. So if you do use it, just make sure that you guys use it with intention and not just have it popping up every second throughout the website. The next app is called Prevy. Now I do believe that Prevy is similar to, basically to collect emails and stuff like that. Now I am getting more into emails because, again, I heard collecting emails is very important. It's very important for you to have like at least a good amount of emails in your email list, so you know, you guys can send out emails, actually, you know, get more money when you're doing sales and stuff like that. Yes, you do have to pay a month, but they do have a free version, but it kind of limits you because if you do have a certain amount of emails, you're gonna have to pay for it every month. So that one is kind of a little bit iffy, but then she did show that it is very beneficial if you have it. The amount of money that you could potentially get back will outweigh the amount that you're spending every month for that app, if that makes sense. And then the next one I have is xoxo. Now if you don't have any type of payment plans and stuff like that, you really don't need this, but I highly recommend you get either xoxo. What else they have? What else do they have? xoxo, I don't know, but they have a lot of different quad pay, all those different like payment plans. I really do think that if you are a business owner, you should really look into getting those apps, because when I tell you guys, now I'm not gonna say overall it's gonna you just install the app and oh my god, now you're getting hella sales. But the people that are checking out your website, and if they do see that they're able to, you know, split the payments in half, most of the time they're probably going to order that item because people like to pay things in half. They see the little number and stuff like that. Oh, I can get this for only for instance, if the item is $200 and then the only thing that you have to pay up front is $50 to get a wig unit for you to start wearing, I personally would do it. So you got to think about it in that way. And I have seen a lot of, I think almost everybody uses quad pay, Sezzle and stuff like that, any type of payment plan, because overall it will increase your revenue in a sense, and people will most likely, you know, order with your business and stuff. Okay, now this next one is called SMS Marketing and Automation. Now this one I'm still playing around with it, and what basically that is just, it's, you see how Prevy, it had to do with emails. Now the SMS bump has to do with, you know, text messaging and stuff like that. Now I do believe, I mean, both of them are very important, but I feel like this one, I feel like will be a little bit more effective because a lot of people are on their phones, and you know, they're always checking their phones and stuff like that. And I feel like emails, sometimes the emails can get lost and, you know, the trash bin and stuff like that. But when you get the email and it actually pops up on your phone, it will most likely get seen. So that's basically what it is. It's basically another version of the email marketing, but now it's just the text marketing. Again, like I said, I'm still kind of working out on that. I'm still working on it. I'm not 100% on that yet, but this app is very recommended and stuff like that, and I've seen a lot of people have a lot of success with using SMS bumps. So yeah. And then the last app that I have is called Terms and Condition Checkbox. Now I haven't personally really finished setting this up yet because I'm still, you know, learning through it, but I feel like if you do sell things that are more so in a higher price range, like for instance, I sell hair, I feel like it's very important for me to protect myself if someone is trying to return or trying to do a dispute, because if you do sell hair and stuff like that, we're like the highest like fraud rate one. So I feel like by having this, you'll be able to protect yourself, because even before the person is about to purchase any type of item, they have to check that terms and condition box first before they are able to, you know, purchase the product. So if anything happens or they're trying to return or trying to dispute or trying to do anything, you will have that, you know, that proof that says you read this, so you read the policies and stuff like that, and that will overall save you money and save your butt if you do need it. But yeah, that's about it. That's kind of all the apps that I've been personally using. Again, like I said, some of them I'm still playing around with them and seeing how they actually work. Again, like I said, with the Facebook app, I'm probably going to have to, you know, come back and do a separate video on that, because I'm still learning, because I bought a course and everything trying to learn this Facebook marketing. So I really want to, you know, get better at learning at Facebook marketing, because that's where the money resides. Okay, but let me know in the comments down below what type of apps that you guys have on your Shopify apps, or what helps you, you know, increase your order value, or whatever you think is useful to have on Shopify. I'm always trying to learn, trying to gain more information, trying to, you know, up my Shopify game and stuff like that. So leave all that in the comments down below. Let me know if this video is helpful any type of way, and if it was, please make sure you guys share with a friend that you think will benefit from this video, and also give this video a big fat thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, loves.